A very, very, very happy Makar Sankranti. I'm so happy to see all of you, so many of the children. This is such a wonderful day. I will be telling you the story of Makar Sankranti, why we celebrate it. Because we all know why we celebrate Diwali, we all know why we celebrate Holi. But this is one of those festivals where we are not too sure why we celebrate this. So this is to honor Surya Dev. Surya Dev is entering the northern hemisphere. There's a very sweet pastimes. And also, of course, we should remember Surya Dev. Surya and Chandra are the two eyes of Lord Krishna. So Chandra, of course, Krishna himself came in the dynasty of Chandradev, and Lord Ram came in the dynasty of Surya Dev. This we must remember, and I'm quite sure most of you all know about it also. And otherwise, we follow the calendar of Chandra. But this is the only time, if you will notice, Makar Sankranti always comes on 14th of January. Always on 14th of January. Because we are honoring the moon calendar. And the other eye, the right eye of Krishna is the sun. So we are following, the sun calendar. So there's a very small little pastime in connection to this, that Suryadev was married to Sanjana, daughter of Vishwakarma. So Suryadev is also a personality. Suryadev's is a personality. It's the sun which we see, which we can see in the sky, and which provides light to us. Yeah. So this is what Suryadev, he cleanses of all anything which is dirty. By if the sunlight falls on it, sooner or later it becomes cleansed. This is the power of Suryadev. Of course, it gives us light. We can see everything around us. So there are multiple reasons why we should offer our respects to Suryadev. So this is a small little pastime which is connected to Suryadev, the personality. Suryadev was married to Sanjana, the daughter of Vishwakarma. He's the celestial, he's the architect, somebody, the engineer of for the Devatas. So Sanjana was married to Suryadev, but somehow she found it very difficult to be with Suryadev all the time because of so much effulgence coming from him. And Suryadev gets all his effulgence from the Supreme Lord Krishna. That is clearly written in the Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam also. So one day she made her own clone. You understand clones, a replica. She made her own replica, and she kept that replica with Suryadev, and she went to her mama's house. She went to her mother's house. And with that replica, Chaya Sanjana, she gave birth to a son. The son's name was Shanidev. And he's the presiding deity of Capricorn, zodiac sign of Capricorn. And Suryadev came to know that she is not actually my wife. She's the Chaya, the reflection of my wife. So he was very unhappy and never accepted Shanidev. Of course, with Sanjana later on, he had Yamuna Maharani as his daughter and Yamraj as his son. And they both got blessings, but he never accepted Shanidev as his son, which was very hurtful for the mother also. But do you know, children, this is the day. Makar Sankranti is the day when Suryadev meets Shanidev, his own son. Because he actually loves his son. And he meets him on this day. And this day becomes very auspicious. If we want to do anything good, we can start on this day. So many people have honored this day. And when you honor Surya Dev, he always gives you food to eat. You know, Yudhishthir Maharaj you prayed to Surya Dev when he got that Akshay Patra, which never got over. Like if you would cook in that Akshay Patra, then till the time Draupadi ate, it could provide food for thousands and thousands of people, although it was a small little pot. That is the benediction Surya Dev gave to Yudhishthir Maharaj. Even Satrajit, he got Shamantaka jewel by the blessings of Surya Dev. He was also a worshipper of Surya Dev. He also got that benediction from it. But the only difference was that Satrajit became very attached to the wealth, the Shamantaka jewel which he was getting. And he didn't want to part with it. He didn't want to share it with others. Whatever good we have, we should try and share with everybody else. Then that very wealth increases. If we just keep it to ourselves, then it doesn't increase. We become too attached to it, and sooner or later it leaves us. So that's why Yudhishthir Maharaj shared, and Satrajit couldn't share. He became attached. And that very jewel became the reason why he was killed. So this is the glory of worshipping Surya Dev. Also, if we know on Makar Sakranti is the day, 58 days Bhishma Pitama waited. 58 days. And on this particular day only, he decided that he wanted to go back to Krishna. Krishna who was in front of us, and Krishna, because this is the very, very auspicious day. It's on 14th of January. And why do you think we fly kites on this day? Whatever our ancestors did, there was a reason behind it. We fly kites because at least on this day, even if we are children, we do not understand the glory of Surya Dev and what all Surya Dev can do for us. At least we will fly the kite in the sky, and when we look in the sky, we will also see Surya Dev. At least we'll get darshan of Surya Dev. So that is the purpose of flying kites on Makar Sakranti, so that we can take his proper darshan. We are looking in the sky, we might not look at him, but he will see it as we are looking at him. So I just had a small little request that if you could, on that day, get up in the morning and take a copper lota. In that copper lota, you can put haldi and little gur and little rice flour, and look at the sun in the eastern direction, and you can offer water to Surya Dev, thanking him for all that he does, for all the light which he gives, for all the heat which he provides, for all the benedictions which he has given over a period of time. If we worship him with complete sincerity, then all those benedictions which Satrajit got or Yudhishthir got, or even Bhishma Pitama, the way he left, that will also be at our doorstep. These are the benedictions of worshipping Surya Dev. It will be wonderful if you can do it every day, but at least once a year we can do it on Makar Sakranti. And now, of course, today we'll be learning how to fly kites. So I think all the children are eagerly waiting to learn how to fly kites. So we will just be learning to do that. So I hope all of you have everything ready with y'all. Y'all are ready to learn how to fly, make kites, so that you can nicely play. You can nicely fly kites, make your own kites, and then fly it on that day also. So this is what we are going to learn the art of creating kite. So not only we will be flying kites that day, but these kites will be like an offering to Surya Dev from we'll be making it from with our own hands. That will be so wonderful. So all of you are ready to learn how to fly kites? Yeah? If you all are ready, then we can invite the Mataji to teach us how to fly kites. So we'll just
a kite. For the kite, the materials needed would be a paper, 12 newspaper, 12-inch by 12-inch, a square sheet of paper, and triangles, 2 triangles. You may use any colored paper for the triangles. We need 2 triangles. The triangles, this side is 7-inch by 5-inch, and this size is also 5-inch. We need 2 such papers.
have you all cut that much? Triangles have you all made? You can make the triangle. Five by 7. Did you all see what Mataji was telling us? So after that,
Fevicol, then the 2 broomsticks. These are the broomsticks, scissors, pencil, scale, crayons, oil pastels, and some colored tapes and Fevicol. So these are the materials required for the kite making. Now let's start with the kite making. First we will need to color the ball.
everybody is ready with the 2 triangles, the Fevicol, 2 broomsticks. Everything is ready, the colored tape. I just repeated it so that you all know.
Borders. Here I'm using yellow color for the same. You may use any color. You may write any slogan. Here I'm writing, imagination is the highest kite one can fly. Or you may even stick stickers for decoration. With the help of the Fevicol, we are going to stick the broomstick right in the center. and hold this for a minute so that it's
Have you all done this much? Have you all colored the sides? You all can do it. You know, from the side, like how Mataji was doing it, how Auntie was doing it. And plus, you can write a message also. It'll be nice how decorative we make. We'll be offering it to Surya Dev, offering our gratitude to him. So we'll continue with our learning. Hope you are following it properly.
sticks firmly. You may stick a small piece of tape to secure this firmly. Now with the other stick we are going to place it like this, and here I have put a sellotape for it to hold on. So you can see I've got the kite like this, the front part. The long part will be this side, and one more part like this. So with the help of the Fevicol you can again stick the other part just firmly. Now you can stick with the help of the tape to hold this firmly. And you can secure this other
So how much have you all done? Have you all also written a nice message and used a nice tape, or you all will be doing it later? So we'll continue with the Wow, Avian, I saw yours. Is anybody else would like to show me what they have done? The paper which is to be used has to be very light, so that's why they are using the newspaper, because otherwise anything heavy would not go up in the sky. Can you all see Avian's message? He's showing the kite which he has made. Wow. Thank you for sharing. Anybody else would like to share before we continue?
So we've already done kite.
So did you all learn how to make kites? So it was seemed very simple. I'm quite sure you'll have to do it with a delicate hand, and you'll fly your own kites on Makar Sakranti, and see it, going towards with a message towards the Lord, towards Surya Dev. So instead of just just a kite, it'll be a kite made by you with a message on it. That seems lovely. And plus, you'll be sharing something else which Niti Auntie is teaching us, how to make til laddus, which are very, very good for health. So we'll just be learning how to make til laddus from Niti Auntie. They are really yummy and they're very, very good for health. Extremely good for health. So are you all ready to learn til laddus now? Yeah, children? We'll be learning how to make til laddus with Niti Auntie. So we are going to her kitchen now. Okay, let's go and see now, children, what Niti is teaching us today. Here is her kitchen, and here she is.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
How are you, Niti?
I am good. I am fine. Thank
Everyone
you
is
so much.
very excited. We have seen you after a long time at Pavitra.
So nice to see and so nice. Thank you so much, Pavitra team, for teaching such a nice thing. And it's such a beautiful occasion of Makar Sakranti.
Yes.
And we all know how till works in our body. It is so good for calcium. Like it is 5 times more potent than milk. If you would take just after every meal, if you just take 2 till laddus, and that will just suffice you with the calcium, the need of our body. So it's very important to, you just need these nice small laddus, and that will just.
So we can have it the whole year round?
Yes, yes, absolutely. Because
So it's not only for Makar Sakranti or winters, it can be had in any
yes,
season.
it's a very good digestive also, as like there's a jaggery also, which helps in digestion,
Right.
and it helps even in the blood, in the hemoglobin also. So it's very nice. It's like full of nutrients. What? How would you say? It's a powerful balls. What would you say? So it's a
Yeah.
wonderful thing. You should have.
Health balls.
Yeah, health balls. It is.
So Niti, so what do we do? Something simple? Is it simple to make these laddus?
They're very simple, and it's very fast to make also. You just need to be a little careful with the measurements. That's it. Otherwise, and you can do as per your taste even. What I will show you, they are very crispy. I mean, they're nice. You can try that, and then you can just change as per your taste. It's very simple.
Thank you. So let's start. We all are very excited.
I am excited too. Thank you. Thank you so much. So let's start.
How do we begin?
Okay, now we can start with the first. We can start with the til laddu. So I will show you how we need to roast a little bit of the white laddus, and please, I would say that don't take those polished til. Take with the covering, normal til, white til, and you can mix a little of the mix a little bit of the black if you want with the color, because black til has its own qualities. But this is very good for the calcium and everything, and black til helps in many more things, like like
So
for the
the
urinary
roasting
problem.
is very little.
Very little. What you can do is just in the hot kadai, just put it dim and very lightly. When it starts spluttering a little bit, just off it and just let it be in that kadai for some time, and it's done. Like,
Can you show it to us?
yes, for sure, how it is.
So that neophytes like all of us can.
This is Mataji. I don't see.
So we put it in cold kadhai only. We don't have to heat the kadhai.
It's a little hot only. It's a slightly hot. My kadai is because it is how I just slightly roasted, and I have made my kadai first hot, and then I have put it a little on the medium gas, and we can hear the slight splutter.
Yes,
the noise
yes.
of that splutter.
Yes.
Just for 2-3 minutes more, you can just keep on just rolling like this your ladle, and just keep on stirring it so that it should not, like somewhere it should not get burned, and so it's just all over. It should be medium.
Because roasted till tastes really nice.
Yes. So now I'm just putting it off. The reason
Because
is
this has already
it's
been
already
done.
roasted. Just to show you. So this is the thing. Now what's the quantity? So this is the quantity which I'm taking is around for 250 grams.
How many laddus will be made in this?
This I'll put it in a teacup. So it's a 1 cup quantity. So 250 gram will be around, I think, 2 cups. But still, I'm just seeing how much will this be. So that's 1 cup. So it's proper 2 cups of sesame, white sesame, roasted seeds are there. So this is perfect. And generally, again now we come for the jaggery part. The only ingredients here are 3. That's jaggery, til, and ghee. A little, just a teaspoon of ghee is fine. So where that.
So for our vegan friends, if some people who don't take any milk and milk products, so do you have any option of?
Just don't put this thing ghee. Don't put ghee. Let it be that. We are adding.
So will it become a little harder?
It'll become little more harder. It'll be little harder because the softness of ghee will not be there.
Okay.
But it'll taste nice enough.
Okay.
I have made that way, so it's nice enough. So now I'm just starting, and now this is 125 grams of jaggery. Now let me see how much of this is. So you can say this is chopped 1 cup of a little. So this is a cup of jaggery. It is a little less.
Maybe
little,
3/4.
3/4, a little less. Yeah, 3/4 cup of jaggery. I'm putting it on and I'm switching the gas on at the same time.
This is a little dicey, no? If melted more or less, is there?
You have to go a little with your own understanding, but you don't worry. You will
We'll
not
go by yours.
yeah, you don't you will not go wrong. It's very simple recipe. Has been followed. I mean, I've been following this because I learned this from
So what are you adding now?
I'm adding little water so that like it doesn't should not burn and give the caramelized taste also at the same time.
Okay.
And ghee I will also add once it will melt. It's better that if you
So some specific kind of gur you have to take, white, black, brown.
yeah, I like to take organic brown, which comes in a brown color.
Okay.
So I like to take in that. Can you stop this?
So this
So
is melting.
this is melting, and what I would say is water. You just put 2 spoons of water, which is enough. Just 2
And
teaspoons of water.
supposing we, by chance, little extra water goes into it,
You
then
can
we
remove. You can
we can
remove
remove.
that water immediately before jaggery melts.
Okay.
So it will be nice that way. Like, otherwise, you cannot remove water once it starts melting.
Yes.
So this is what it is. Very fast to make. You have to be very quick once the jaggery starts boiling because
Yeah. So should we crush the gur and keep it or something that will be faster then, or this is
you
better?
you can grate and keep. You can just make very small pieces with the knife even.
Okay.
So which is faster? Yes, it is faster. So it is because my help he just made it in pieces.
Okay.
So it took a little. They were big pieces. It took a little time. See how it's melted. It's just almost melting almost, and now it will caramelize very
So
fast.
you are doing it on slow gas, no? On sim.
No, right now it is full.
Okay, full.
But my gas is not a very big burner, so it's a medium burner. So how
So this
you
is
can
basically
see?
boiling now, so it's
Boiling.
done.
Yeah, no, it is not done. We have to now check. This is a very important part. See now that foam has started coming.
Yeah.
So now what we have to put a bowl of water. What we have to check here is you have to check 3-4 times. So you have to just take a drop and just put it in water, and you have to see that starts if it hardens, that means it is just right. Means see it's still little soft.
Hardens.
See how it's
Okay.
still little
It's
soft.
little soft.
Ah, so we can cook a little more.
So it was just now what you gave me. It was like a paste. No, little more than a paste.
Yeah, it was little more than a paste. It was a soft toffee sort of a thing.
Yeah.
But now it will become very hard because it's cooked little more. It will become very hard now. Again, I've cooked a little more, and I have dropped a dot in the water, and immediately it hardens. Means this is the consistency that you should get of the.
Okay.
And you have to be.
But it's still little soft.
It's little soft. sir.
Just check.
No,
This is fine. This is how it
because
is.
because we are adding
Okay.
very less jaggery.
Okay.
So
So
I
we can
feel-
see.
Huh. So you have to be quick now.
I'll put it in.
Put it in this. And because the gas is also on, because the more you'll cook, the more if you like really hard, you can cook a minute more, but not more than I wouldn't say.
And because we are putting in so it'll take time for the whole thing to happen also. So
yeah. So because it catches fast, the jaggery is all cooked. This is also roasted, so it has to infuse very well. Everything has to mix very well. So just keep on doing this. And if you want to add a little crushed peanuts also, it tastes nice. So what I'm just putting the gas off, and what I'm doing
so
is,
all this you cooked on high flame.
all this I cooked on the high
High
flame. The
Now you've switched it
I
off.
switched it off. And now I need my jaggery. Yes.
Ah.
These are roasted peanuts, plain roasted peanuts, which I am adding because it adds a little nice crunchy more flavor. You don't want to add it, don't add it.
Okay.
But it's
So this is andaze ka something. you
yes,
put.
yes. I've just added a tablespoon of this thing. So I'm just
this-
have made my
Hands wet.
and you have to be quick. The reason is it gets hardened very fast. So because it's very hot.
Children, look
See,
at this.
See, what we'll do is just make a little soft because it's hot, And what we'll make a loose laddu, and just fast you can put
Why
it.
loose?
The
Because
reason
it's
is,
hot.
it will not make a tight laddu when it is very hot. When it becomes a little cold,
Then we can press it.
yes. So see how I'm just making like that, loose laddus.
Okay.
So how?
So this is how it is. Now it's ready.
Yes. So now see, I'll just show you how the first one has become little cold. So now I'll start making. You just have to roll, and it starts becoming tight.
Can I try?
Yes. So see how, and you make it.
Oh no, it's
nice.
breaking.
So you just
Press it again.
See how you have to be very soft
Gentle.
gentle with the laddus, because these are still hot. And once it becomes completely cold, it becomes hardened on its own, and with a very light pressure.
Is this okay?
Yes, perfectly fine, Mataji. Perfectly fine. Yes, and it'll become very hard. It'll become very hard once it is cold.
So each time you have to put water on your hand and then...
not required. 2-3 laddus in once. That little wet laddus is fine.
Okay.
So see how
Looking really nice. This is really looking nice. These laddus, of course, thanks to me. One is a little bigger. So thank you, Neeti. So that was yummy. And those laddus were really soft, in the sense, like, they were hard. They were, they were very much like a laddu. But when we tasted it, was just melting in the mouth. And it's good for health. It's it's very nourishing. Till, like Neeti was saying, that you can have it all the year round. So we are really, now everyone can make till laddus and offer it to the Lord and offer it to everybody else in the house. So children, you are ready to celebrate Makar Sankranti on your own, knowing, understanding why we do it, showing our gratitude. We are independent, but in this life, we are interdependent on everything around us. The 5 elements which are there, they should always be honored. The people around us should always be honored. Relationships should be always honored. Energies, the different kind of energies which we are utilizing, they should be honored, never wasted. This is what our scriptures teach us. And Makar Sankranti is a festival which is teaching us that whatever Suryadev is giving us, we offer it back to him in gratitude. If we are grateful in living a life of gratitude, then we are living a life of happiness. Do you all want to live a high life of happiness? Then lead a life of gratitude, showing gratitude to your family members, to the Supreme Lord, to everything which we are utilizing to lead a happy life. We are grateful for that. So thank you so much for joining us for this. But before we go, please see the recipe which we are showing. So whatever Neeti showed us, we have a recipe of that on the screen. It will be in a moment. So that you can note down the recipe. So that's why I'm showing it to you. I'll leave it for a few minutes on the screen so that it's not difficult for you to just... So this is the recipe. 250 grams of white till, 125 grams of jaggery, 1 teaspoon ghee, 1 or 2 teaspoon of water. And the recipe, as you had seen, we have to roast the till. Preferably it should be unpolished. And in a clean kadhai, you put it. Roast it very little till it starts spluttering. Let it go, then remove it from the gas, let it cool down. Take another karai, an empty karai, put it on gas, put jaggery in that, put ghee and a little water, 1 or 2 teaspoons. Let it melt. Then check it on the, once it starts foaming, then take a katori of water, check the jaggery consistency in that. It should be a little hard, not completely hard, but little hard. And then we can, once it starts solidifying, then we mix the till in it. And then when it's hot only, we wet our hands. So we have to be very careful. We wet our hands, then make very loose laddus with it and tighten it a little later once it has cooled down a little. So this was simple, isn't it? Did you find it simple, children? Will you all give a surprise to your mom by making it, of course, under supervision, because we are using the gas. So you can take the, depending upon how old you are. So do make it and offer it to the Lord and show your gratitude to Surya Dev by flying those kites high up in the sky. Look at them, and if possible, get up in the morning and offer water to Surya Dev along with little haldi, little rice powder, and little jaggery. And you can do it. Make sure that it doesn't fall on your feet. You offer it like that in the eastern direction where the Surya is rising. And if you're offering it when the Surya is going down, then you can offer it in the western direction and show your gratitude for all that you have received from Surya Dev. So thank you so much. And children, we have a very nice, Braj Mohan Prabhu is coming up with a very nice reel to real kind of a session. If you all are interested, you can watch it. And thank you so much for joining us. See you once again on 16th of January with Braj Mohan Prabhu from Reel to Real Wisdom. Thank you.